Hello, Loren.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Doing well. I'm thrilled that the two of us were able to connect and to talk about today's challenging times, the times that we're facing right now, and how that impacts our community. First of all, would you mind introducing yourself? Tell us your name and what your work relates to as a counselor.
My name is Loren Ashton, and this is my name sign. I am a counselor, and I work with the Deaf Counseling Center. I work as a licensed therapist. I'm a contractor with them. I work from here in Arizona in my home office, and I do remote meetings with clients all over the United States. Clearly, as we're going through this crisis right now with COVID and everything else, I've been able to work with clients. So that's what I do.
That's a perfect tie-in to our topic today. With the COVID-19 crisis that we're currently facing and we have been going through, both of us are located in Arizona, and we may be seeing something a little bit different than some other states because of the numbers that they're experiencing are varying in terms of peaks and dips in other states. But our community definitely is facing more of a disconnection as far as communication. And then when the added complication of the masks comes and being unable to see people's mouths and what they're talking about, what has your experience been as far as people contacting you and expressing their struggles?
Yeah, when I meet with clients for the first session, that's a really common theme, anxiety. So, not being able to predict what's happening, how this virus is going to spread, whether or not or when it's going to improve, and when people will be back to a normal employment setting. So, we've seen everyday things just turned upside down. People are working from home, and they're trying to figure out how to structure that. While some people have children and they're trying to figure out how to do homeschooling with them at the same time. So sometimes tensions related to this are increasing. There's depression, there's anxiety. The issue of isolation is real because people are wondering where their support system has gone and how they can keep going. There are a lot of unknowns about the future and people don't know what's coming next. So anxiety is definitely increased. And you mentioned the mask issue. People are really having a hard time connecting and communicating with people. And the clients are finding that a lot of people aren't willing to write with them. So a lot of that is going on.
I can talk about my own personal experiences because people can connect with a story. I definitely have experienced that anxiety because of my immune system is susceptible to this. I was ill with valley fever in the past in 2012, and ever since my immune system has been susceptible to viruses. And so I definitely have experienced some of that anxiety being out in the world. I have self-quarantined, I've been working from home, and I've definitely avoided going into even the store. So now with what we're seeing with an increase of the volume of cases, people are out in masks, people are being honestly quite rude. So when I make sure that I go out in public, I have my hearing aids displayed. I wear my hair up so that people can see my hearing aids. And when I'm wearing my mask, if someone in line wants to chat with me, it's not that I'm necessarily ignoring you, I cannot hear you. I also did an interview with the media to try to educate the general public to the idea that if someone is in line and you're trying to talk to them, please don't get upset because they may not be able to hear you. And that kind of relates to another thing that I've seen and struggled with staying at home. I am a people person. I'm an extrovert, and in my job, I'm often engaged with people in the community. And staying at home, there's a definite disconnect with the community there. So how do you suggest that people cope with that? Definitely with coping with the unknown and the unexpected crisis we're in.
Yes, how to cope with those unexpected things. there are different strategies and techniques. You can stop watching the news, stop taking in that negative information. Just kind of check in with yourself, get grounded, maybe take some time to read a book, video chat with friends, do some FaceTime with friends, and just check in with people to make sure they're okay, let them know that you're doing okay. I mean, we do have opportunities to socialize and check in with people. We're not necessarily alone. So just check in with your support system and help yourself to keep feeling calm. Check on your family members. Some people have issues, maybe parents and grandparents may have some health issues. And we have to consider how to keep them safe with all of these things going on. I mean, it's kind of out of control right now. But I think the point really is to look at how to prioritize things. Sheltering in place means, how do we reconnect with people while we're at home? How do we have better communication with each other? And sometimes struggles show up because, we're at home with these people all of the time. So that can be, you're sort of stuck in a dark place, and that can be a challenge when you have too much familiarity with people. And things are unpredictable because we are all basically going through the same thing right now. It's a very rare situation. Nobody has ever had this experience in the past. So think about how to communicate and how to connect with people.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that advice. I do try to practice. One thing that it has been self-care for me has been reading. And FaceTime has been such a great tool for check-ins, just for that type of connection and conversation. Now, just in sharing with you and feeling that common language has been a nice thing. Not many of you and your type are available on a national level. So with your counseling services, you're working with the Deaf Counseling Center and you're based in Arizona. I know that you're providing services throughout the state. How do people work with insurance? So if people were to reach out to you and to need assistance, could you provide some counseling services for that?
The Deaf Counseling Center accepts all different kinds of private insurance: Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, and a host of others. And other kinds of payments, out of pocket, for example. And we also have reduced fees for out of pocket payments. Some do offer, there are some pro bono services offered, but the waiting list for that can be long. So I encourage people to contact them and see if they can get in.
Just one more question and then we'll wrap it up. I want people to see your contact information at the end of the interview. But what is your schedule like? Are you available Monday through Fridays or weekends as well?
Yes, Monday through Friday, and sometimes I'll do weekend services. It just we have to determine what works best for the clients. So we'll get people in. We try to work them into the schedule within 2 weeks. It kind of depends on the process of booking and payment, but we work it out. We usually are able to work it out.
Well, thank you so much, Loren, for your time. I think that this is crucial, that people know that it's okay to reach out for some sort of help. It doesn't mean that you have to be struggling with depression. You may just need someone to lean on. You may just need a sounding board to get some things off your chest, and to get it out and to talk to someone in the shared language that we have. Thank you so much for offering your services. And for those of you who are watching, your contact information will be here at the end of the video. And you can also contact our office. We'd be happy to help you connect with Loren. Thank you so much. Be safe.
Thank you. Thank you, Sherry.